Hi you all, thanks for tuning to Beauty 101. My name is Sada. Today I'll be doing a review off of the Filipina glueless lace wig. And this is a lace wig that is glueless, but the only part that is full lace is from ear to ear like a frontal, and the back is just like a regular old wig. So when it comes to parting space, the top part gives you a lot of parting space. You can part from your hairline all the way to the crown without any issues. Up to this part, I think like 5 by 5, and the rest around the ears as well. It gives you enough parting space, but you cannot part it all the way down the middle. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to order a glueless lace wig like this one. The density is very natural. I really like it. A lot of people think that it's just a sewing. The real thing is because it's not really that full. It is really nice. The ends are really healthy, and it is full of the ends. Sometimes you buy wigs, especially when it comes to glueless lace wigs, the ends are not that full. They're really thin. Well, this is really full, and it comes in a natural color. The hair hasn't been dyed, it hasn't been processed, and this is a DeWater straight 20-inch glueless lace wig. It hasn't been have any kind of processing done to it so far. With the hair, I feel like it holds a curl very nicely. Once I do curl it, I just put a little bump to it, and it holds that little bump. And even when I want to use flexi rods, the flexi rods last. It's been like 3 weeks since I've had it, and I've tried different styles, and the hair looks absolutely wonderful. It does really well. Take any kind of heat, any kind of manipulation or anything like that. The only thing that I will request, if I was going to get it again, if I'm getting anything longer than a 20-inch, I would request to get the back a little bit fuller. The front has a nice natural density, but if I am going to get this any kind of longer than what it is now, I will ask for a longer or heavier density in the back, because I do like full hair. It doesn't tangle, but I do get some snags from time to time. Nothing too bad. Like, I'm putting my hand through right now, no tangles. But after a long day, like this is around like 7 o'clock now, and since this morning I only have like a few tangles or snags, and it's just about you go like this, they come out. When it comes to shedding, I do get a few strands like this from time to time. Nothing excessive. I have one wig from different companies like RPG Show, Best Lace Wigs. So this one is really good, especially the hair. The hair quality is absolutely wonderful. Sometimes you get closures or get wigs that have really good construction, but the hair is crappy. And with this, the hair is really nice. I did notice after I co-washed the hair, it looked a lot more natural. It was wasn't as shiny as when I got it the first time. Had more body, had more luster to it. Right now, it is kind of like a medium luster, medium to high luster. It isn't very coarse. It is like a silky straight wig. It isn't coarse. It's not medium coarse, very coarse, nothing like that. So if you want a close wig, I would recommend you emailing them and letting them that you want a coarse wig, and you can wait for it. It'll probably take a lot longer than getting something like this, which is ready in stock. And it's normally something they have all the time, because Filipinos naturally have straight, silky hair, so it's easier to maintain and easier to get compared to getting the corset bundles. But I really like it. It's really soft. I can always put my hands through it all the time. I think it looks really natural for it to be a wig. And put all the hair to the front so you can see how thick it is. So this is all the hair to the front. And 20 inches, I'm 5'8", and it goes right below my boobs. Let's go this way. Let's see. And it hits me below my bra strap. So it's a really natural, good length. They do have wigs that are shorter. If you're trying to get a bob, I would recommend you getting something like this and having it cut to a bob. I was thinking about doing that later on as time goes on, or coloring this wig to have maybe probably a honey blonde or any kind of burgundy for the summer, just to give it a couple of highlights, because the hair is virgin. It's raw virgin hair, and it's the same hair that they use for their wefts. It's not like a different cheaper brand or cheaper grade of hair. It's exactly the same hair that you use for their wefts, just on a wig. So everything is really natural. Everything is really healthy, and even with the wig, everything is long from tip to end. I don't have any bunch of small short hairs in between or anything like that. With a parting space, since this is a freestyle closure, you have to part it the way you want to and pluck it just so you can have some kind of closure. But I did not pluck mine's that deep, because I don't want a really defined part, because sometimes I wear it all the way going back and I don't want any defined part. The wig was a little bit small for me, so what I did was I just got some elastic bands. Instead of adding it to the top part like how you do with the wig or lace closure wig. I added to the ears from my earlobe to my other earlobe. I put elastic band, so the elastic band is just at the bottom, so it feels snug. It's stuck to my head. I don't have to worry about when the wind blows my wig falling off or anything like that. It's really secure and it's very comfortable. They do have a full lace wig that I will show you in a few minutes, just so you see how you like it and how you can compare both of them. If you have any questions, you can always contact lovefilipina.com and they will answer all your questions. Again, this is the Duwater Straight and the Glueless Lace Wig by Love Filipina, but they do have different textures. You can always get a curly, you can always get any kind of body wave or anything that you like the Laura wave or the Megani curl. So again, this is the straight. I've had the straight hair in a wig that I made before, and it's exactly the same hair, exactly the same texture, and it hasn't changed, and it's been almost 4 years later. So when it comes to the quality of hair, they're really on the market. It doesn't really change, it doesn't really fluctuate when it comes to quality. And again, if you want to contact them, you call them by email. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, and they have a website as well, so you can look at the other textures. Thanks for watching.